Hey guys! Okay, so this video is about my stripper pole that I recently just got for Christmas. The pole is a pink pole. I'm not sure the exact name of the pole. I got it from Spencer's, but I'll put the name in the description box below. Basically, I made this video about the pole because when I first got the pole, before I opened it, I looked it up online and on YouTube or whatever, other websites or whatever. But I could not find any good reviews on it. Like no one really talked about that specific pole. A lot of people talked about X pole, Little Minx, and the Carmen Electra pole. So with that being said, I opened the box anyways, and basically it's a removable pole. And when I tried to put the pole up, or when I did put it up, it fell. Basically, it'll hold for maybe not lifting your feet off the floor, but once you go into spins and stuff, the pole just falls. So basically I'm going to show you what I did to keep the pole up, and I guess this will be the first video on this pole because it's not anywhere on YouTube except for one girl who uses the pole on YouTube, and she says she never screwed it in, which I don't know how she did that because when I did mine without screws, it kept falling. So, okay, so I'm going to show you the pole real fast and how I put it up. Okay, sorry, never mind my junk. This is boxes from Christmas. But this is the pole. This is what the pole looks like up to the ceiling. At the bottom of the, I'm going to see if I can get a wide shot of it. I'm not sure if you can see it. Never mind all the junk. But that's the pole. At the bottom of the pole, there's a black area. Sit on the floor. It's a black area down here, and this basically screws up into the pole. I can show you better in a few minutes, but this part screws up into the pole. So it's a rubber bottom basically that holds onto the ground. So that well, that moved that time. Sorry, I guess it's not screwed tight, but it's not tight. Okay, so basically this is the bottom of the pole. This part screws up into the pole. It is to tighten the pole to the floor, and then the top part screws the same way basically to tighten it to the ceiling. So I'm going to show you basically what you have to do. Sorry, give me a second. I'm going to show you basically what you have to do to tighten your pole to the floor. I'm not going to show you the way that the directions showed me because it confused the hell out of me. But I'm going to just show you the way that I did the pole. It gave you this tool. So this fits onto your brackets, which screw. Sorry, my pole is moving. But it fits onto your brackets, which screw like that. Once you loosen it, you can just screw it with your hand. And the same for the top. Okay, once you screw it down like this, these two here, this part and this part, they move also. And I'm not sure if you can tell. Let me see if I can make it close. Right here will push up, so it'll look like that. If you can tell where it's going into the pole. Sorry, my hands are ashy, but you can see where it's going into the pole right in the area. So basically when you screw your pole down, it screws. I'm gonna show you how it screws. Okay, you can see that it screws from off the floor. I can put my hand in here now. So basically what you want to do is screw your pole down to the floor. Keep screwing, keep screwing, keep screwing, keep screwing until it's touching the floor, basically like that. Once it's touching the floor, you want to step back from your pole like this to make sure your pole is straight. Sorry about the junk, I moved my table. Make sure your pole is straight. Okay, so after you step back from the pole to make sure it's straight, you basically want to tighten your pole to the floor, and I'm going to keep screwing until I tighten it like that. And I got to make sure that the bottom of the pole and top of the pole matches what you will see if you ever get the pole. You'll see the little parts that the pole is supposed to fit, and I'm just going to screw it lightly to that section, and I'm going to screw this. Let me show you up close. So now that I've screwed the pole tight, the indentures that I have in this little thing here, it doesn't match with the pole, if you can tell right in that area. It's not matching because I have to turn the pole, you know, the correct way for it to fit into there. So basically, let's see. So that's what I'm gonna do, and basically I just simply just turn my pole a little bit, put it in there, make sure my pole is straight, and I'm gonna screw this up to the top. Okay, once I screwed that part up to the top and this to the bottom, I basically just want to tighten it with the tool that they gave me, and I just want to keep tightening until I feel like the pole is tight enough to the floor, or until it stops, or whatever, however tight you want your pole to be, like that. Okay, so I redid the pole at the bottom. Now that it's tightened, the pole will not move. I'm shaking the pole, pulling the pole, whatever. The pole won't move at the bottom because there is a rubber area on the bottom that keeps it onto the ground, and the I don't know I can't think of the word right now, but the from the two screws are helping press it to the ground. So now I'm going to show you the top of the pole. So this is the whole pole, and I'm going to go to the top. I'm stepping on my chair, and the top of the pole is basically just screwed into the ceiling with two screws, one screw there, one screw there. Basically with this pole, before I screw it to the ceiling, I can take it down by pressing these two buttons, one on this side and there's another one on the opposite side, the same little silver button. And what I do is I press it and it takes the pink pole out. So the base, the gray base will still be there, but the pink pole will be out of the base. Once I take the pink pole out of the base, if you can see these numbers that are on the side of my pole there, that is basically in the directions to tell you to measure your ceiling and do that out according to the measurements of your ceiling, but clearly I didn't do that. Basically, I just put it to 2.3. This screws out, so I screwed it out to 2.3. It starts off at 2.2, so it screws all the way down into there to 2.2. I screwed it out to 2.3. I hooked it. I put my base in, of course. I was about to say so. I screwed my base in before I did that. So as I screwed my base in, I put this out to 2.3. I hooked my pole into the base, and I went down and did the bottom like I just told you I did, you know, screwed it down. So that's basically how I put my pole up. Another thing with the pole and the base is that I have anchors and washers in my pole base so that it wouldn't fall. Basically, I couldn't find the screw. The base of the hole in the base is about this a little smaller than this washer around it. So I couldn't find a screw big enough that wouldn't go through the hole in the base. So I got a washer to keep it from going through. And I just have anchors in my ceiling. I have anchors in my ceiling that looks like, sorry, give me a second. It's not, I'm not sure where the anchors are. Oh, here they are. Oh, I guess they're all gone or something. I don't know, maybe I used all of them because I don't see any more. Oh, here they are. Sorry. Okay, so in my ceiling, I have anchors in my ceiling that look like this, and it comes with the screw, and basically it goes into the ceiling straight once I do it. I can't even get it right now, but you can look this up on YouTube on how to put an anchor into your ceiling that looks like this, and you just follow that basically. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I changed into my shorts so I can show you how sturdy the pole is and how it won't move versus, how it won't move putting it up the way that I put it up versus the directions. So, here you go. Okay, so this is me pulling to the left. This is me pulling to the right. This is all my body weight that I'm using to pull the pole. And make sure you do this before you climb it, just to make sure that it is up, correct, and strong. This is me pulling at it with just my body weight. So this is climbing it. That's me doing a pole sit, whatever. Okay. Here's a simple spin. And now I'm about to do something where I take both my feet off of the floor with momentum and body weight. So, and that's okay. It. Another thing that I realized about this pole is that you can only go in one direction, which I think is very weird, and I don't know why they made the pole that way. What I mean is that I can only go to my my right. If I go to my left, the pole is screws and it's going to loosen the bottom. So basically, if you are left-handed, this is not the pole for you. So basically, this is what the pole looks like, and yep, and that's how I screwed my pole in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my little pole tutorial that I figured I'd do because no one else has done it, and I know a lot of people probably want to get cheaper poles, a pole cheaper than $400, and I'm not sure how much this pole was because I got it for Christmas. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know, because I know it sounds kind of confusing explaining it on video. I try my best to do it. I think I'm going to do another tutorial with me like taking the whole thing down and just starting all over, but I can't do it right now by myself while I'm holding the camera because I won't be able to do everything. So I just showed you the basics of it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Write my inbox, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. And this is the pink pole from Spencer's. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. Bye.